What's up, guys? Corrales here. Just before the podcast starts, I just want to let you know that a lot of the footage in this podcast was actually corrupted. I don't know why, but just to tell you, some of the stuff was cut out, and some of the video will not be there for mine. Some of it will. Will's was completely destroyed, so I don't know, but you'll be able to listen to it still. So just a little quick reminder for that, and enjoy. What's up, guys? Corrales here, and welcome back to another very special episode of my Yo Talk podcast, whatever you want to call it, interview series. Today I am joined here with a OneDrop team member, Will Prater. So why don't you go and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, it's Will. I live out here in Eugene, Oregon. I've been sponsored by OneDrop for, I think, just over 4 years now, actually. And I just hit my 5-year mark of yo-yoing, like this fall.
That's awesome. All right, so yeah, this is Will Prater. If you guys don't know what he said, member of OneDrop. Very cool dude. I've been seeing him at the contests for a while now. I think the first one I kind of met him at was 2015 Bay Area Classic. Maybe 2016, I can't remember. But yeah, he's a super nice dude. Everybody meeting the OneDrop is super nice. OneDrop's super nice in general. So, all right. So
thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so we're gonna get started with questions. Let's see. All right, let's get back. So, I heard that I read on the OneDrop site that you liked cooking. Is that true?
Yeah, I do. I enjoy it a lot. I've had some prior work experience working in kitchens. I actually ran a kitchen at a little bar over here in Eugene area for a couple of years. And it was good. But I found that I enjoy it more as just like a hobby and not like a career.
Cool. Yeah. What place did you work at or run, I guess?
It was called West End Tavern, I think. And it was just like a little mom and pop style like pub.
Oh, nice.
We made a lot of pizzas and had like some weekly specials that we would do. So for like a year, I was doing hand cut filet mignon like once a week. Oh, wow. There. That was like our most popular night.
That's cool.
We did ribs like once a week also.
That's awesome. Yeah, my if you guys don't know, my uncle actually lives in Eugene, so I'm sure he's probably been to that place sometime.
That's possible.
Yeah. His name is Chris for everybody.
Okay.
All right. So, I also read that you're do you like making music?
Yeah,
right.
Definitely, man.
That's awesome.
I've been playing, lots of different instruments since I was about, 10 or 12 years old.
Wow.
I was a total band nerd all the way through middle and high school.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did the concert band, jazz band,
nice,
marching band, you name it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And even into college, I did a little bit too.
Huh. That's cool. Yeah, I do. I'm pretty much the same. Since I was about 10, I played instruments too. I was in band in middle school, but in high school, our marching band is extremely like prestigious. You gotta stay. Yeah, I have to stay until like 10 or 11, like to do practicing, and I don't have time for that. I got a yo-yo.
How many kids were in your school?
We live in Reno. We go to Damani. I go to Damani Ranch, so I think the count is like 2,500 now. They're doing expansions right now.
Right. Yeah. all the extracurricular programs are way more like competitive at bigger schools.
Oh yeah.
My entire student body in high school was maybe 350 people.
Oh wow.
My graduating class was like 68.
Jeez.
Yeah, so way smaller. So it was just kind of like everybody that wanted to be in band was in band. Yeah. And it was, like barely enough.
Oh wow. That's cool. All right. So, that was the non-yo-yoing questions, and
Okay.
there's one more non-yo-yoing question, but I will get to that at the end. So,
Okay.
first thing with yo-yoing is how did you discover it, and where, I guess.
Okay, so I was working at a hobby store in Eugene, and they specialized in like trading card games. So their main avenue of business was Magic the Gathering, the card game.
Yeah.
So I was just working there doing, customer service, and I would run like Friday night Magic tournaments there. And Andrew Doherty, who is also one of my teammates, and he does machining over at the One Drop shop.
Oh yeah, I think of.
He was somebody that I'd just known for a long time through Magic because he was like in that community, and so I was kind of exposed to yo-yoing from like a combination of him and David Metz as well, who was one of the owners of OneDrop.
Yeah.
There was a time where he was coming and playing Magic tournaments like, every Friday for a while, where I was working. And so, eventually, like, I'd see a few people yo-yoing like every week, and I finally was curious enough to ask them about it. I think David just ended up bringing me a yo-yo and like gifting it to me.
That's cool.
Like one week at a Friday Night Magic, and I didn't really think much of it at first. Like I just kind of thought, oh well, maybe this will be like something I can kill some time with.
Yeah.
And it very quickly became like quite an obsession for me. I was working very part-time back then, like maybe only 3 days a week. So, I was pretty basically broke all the time.
Yeah.
Like I was just kind of skating by, paying my bills, and doing like the young college kid thing.
Yeah.
So yo-yoing was like a free hobby, which was great.
Yeah.
Just like at face value, but then very quickly, like I said, it just became this thing where it was like so relaxing and like almost meditative for me that it just kind of started like taking up all my free time. And back then it was fine because I had plenty of it, So probably for my first solid year of playing yo-yo, I was doing 40 plus hours a week easily.
Yeah.
And it was just solely based on the fact that I was too poor to go do stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not exactly poor because I'm still living with my parents, but I choose to yo-yo because it's fun.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
I think that most of us in the yo-yo community have that same, like, we have the same set of core values of, like, why we yo-yo.
That's very true, yeah.
Like, obviously, the aspect of enjoyment within, like, the super type varies greatly.
Definitely.
I definitely don't consider myself to be a contest player at all. That's just not really something that ever interested me.
Yeah.
But even people that are into that aspect of it, like, it's still fun to them.
Definitely, yeah.
Just because they find a different part of it fun. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool that everybody has like such a really common bond in the community,
Yeah, that's part of the things I love about it. Yeah, cool. All right, so the next question, I guess, so people go through yo-yos and their favorites and stuff, but like I don't think people have like exact like favorites they always constantly use because people like to switch up like what they're doing and like the kind of like styles and stuff. So I guess currently, what's your favorite yo-yo right now?
I don't know. I mean, like, I guess my current favorites are, like, probably the Top Deck, and I also really enjoying the Grail by Art.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to get one of those. I still do. They look really cool.
It's just really fun to play with, man. It's super light, and it's got such a unique, like, airiness on the string.
That's what I've heard.
It's good for practicing, like, just trying to be smooth, I think. Because you can really kind of feel all the, like, small, all the small momentum changes when you're playing.
Yeah. You get that. You get that Jensen Kimmett flow, too, when you do it.
Yeah, well, it's just a philosophy, basically. It's like, for me, slow is smooth, smooth is fast, you know?
That's true.
And that's one thing that I think a lot of this newer generation is kind of lacking so far. I think that all of this, like, younger generation, their level of tricks difficulty is insane.
Yes.
Like, everybody's making insanely dense, really technical, really hard tricks.
Yeah.
But the one thing that they're lacking throughout is just having style, you know?
That's exactly. They don't take on their own unique things. They're probably just trying to copy Gentry Stein or something.
There's nothing wrong with trying to copy people, you know? But it's just it's just a philosophy. It's like either you follow that philosophy or you don't. It's not really one that people are, like, indifferent about. Definitely. I think it's kind of a polarizing thing.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know. Everybody's got a desert island yo-yo too, right?
Okay. Desert island yo-yo? I don't know what that means.
Like, if you could only have one yo-yo forever. So the desert island throw, which is, like, my all-time favorite, is probably the Code 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's, like, the most consistent player for me.
I've actually never tried the Code 2. Like, my favorite is the Rebirth. I just love how it feels. I got
The Rebirth is really good, man.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed I don't have one anymore. I gave mine away to somebody.
Yeah. I don't know if I would. I might, considering. Because it's awesome.
You know, when you get the yo-yos for free, it feels a lot less like it's a lot easier decision to be like, oh yeah, man, here, just.
Well, okay, alright, so, now it's kind of portion where we just kind of talk about anything, so, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, there's so many things I could talk about. I want to ask you what your opinion is about, like, the current contest scene.
That's a good one. Alright, so now the interview becomes the interviewee. So, right now the contest scene, I feel, is starting to get kind of bland with some of the people. Like, there's been tons of great performances. Like, Worlds, my favorite performance was probably Andrew Bergen. That was crazy. And, but some of the things I've started to see in competitions are people just trying to replicate certain tricks without putting, like, flair to them. And just doing crazy things with them, and then not really, it's cool to watch, but it's not really eye-catching. It doesn't really give them any style. It's just like, you did it, but you won, but okay. I don't see, like, it's not memorable nowadays. I don't think. Like it used to be. Like, my favorite performance of all time probably is either 2013 Worlds winner Janos Karants or 2010 Jensen Kimmett. Those both are those both are awesome to me. And the other thing I don't really like right now with yo-yoing is I'd say finger spins. Because they're fun.
Yeah, finger spins.
Yeah, they're fun, but people, like companies now, they're just putting them on to make them like just purely for the sake of finger spinning, and they're sacrificing like playability doing that. Like I've seen that with a ton of yo-yos right now. Like there's a few that the finger spins actually help it out with, but like most of them is just like we need.
Most of them don't have a design that's like taking advantage of that center weight.
Totally, because like I don't know, I don't want to give names, but I kind of do.
Yeah. That's fine, man. Do your thing.
I'll be controversial. I'll say, like, people overhype the Skyva, in my opinion. I'm not a really big fan of it. Like, it's, like, I got bored of it when I, like, threw it for the first hour. Like, it was fun, but then I was like, okay. Because it's not really the best plastic, in my opinion. It's smooth and finger spin, that's about it. That's about, like, the only two good things about it.
Yeah, but I think that was kind of like the selling point of it, right? It was just like a finger spin plastic.
Yeah, exactly. And then, what else I got? The only yo-yo I really like with finger spins that actually I think is sort of an advantage is, got it right here. It's probably the Yo-Yo Freaks hashtag because the weight was actually pushed in due to the finger spins.
And that thing finger spins like perfect.
Oh, totally, yeah. Same with the...
it's so tiny.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. And same with the hashtag pound. It's also very good. But they put it out a little bit, but it didn't really affect it because they made the wall like go up, so the finger spin would actually be a challenge to land, which I kind of like that. It's a challenge rather than just be like, oh, cool, I can finger spin.
There's several of those I think that are hard, like have a challenging finger spin cup. Like even the Shutter I think has a challenging finger spin cup.
A little bit. Even though I don't think the Shutter's okay at finger spins, but it wasn't really like
just any yo-yo that has like a small area on that flat hub. It's like it's hard for me. I can't even do it really at all.
It is pretty hard. But yeah, that's my opinion on finger spins. I'll only really like finger spins on the yo-yo if it takes advantage of the design or is actually beneficial to the yo-yo rather than just being like, oh, finger spin, that means all the little kids will buy it because it's finger spin. It's kind of like fidget spinners in my opinion. Like I like fidget spinners, they're fun. I want to get a Trillium really badly, but they're expensive. But
they are pretty expensive, but they're also like top notch.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like
they're like the only one that's modular. So like they're one of the only ones that you can actually take apart.
That's what I've heard.
That's yourself.
That's why they look really cool. I really want one. Like I've heard, I saw a review on it that it says it went for like 10 minutes or something with the brass things. Yeah.
Yeah. I think with the brass weights, if you hold it like vertically instead of horizontal, I think Sean at the shop said he got like 8 minutes or something.
Wow, that's really good.
Just with his finger, you know.
That's awesome. Yeah, let me get
like even just with the titanium buttons.
Yeah.
Even if you're just spinning it flat on a tabletop, it'll go for like 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you! You're so mean right now.
Oh yeah, these are horrible. I got this.
Somebody's gonna meme you out of this.
I mean, yeah. I'll be like,
that's good though. Oh yeah.
Look at the camera and stuff. Yeah, I got this one at a toy store, and this one in like a fair. I don't even remember when. But this one I like more. It's smooth, but this one sucks. It's made of metal. It's heavy, but the bearing's garbage. It's like a stock bearing that you get out of like a $6 toy.
Does it take like a size C bearing?
No. This one does.
Bearing?
Yeah, but this is like, I don't even know if it's a size bearing. It's just like one of those like bearings that were made just for this. So it's like size whatever, like that no one knows.
Oh yeah.
Not like a size A or B or C or D.
That's bootleg, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably just a bootleg.
Yeah, probably. But whatever. Bootleg's not that bad.
No, yeah, as long as they don't completely fail, it's a good budget thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's kind of how Magic Yo-Yo used to be. I've heard now that they're actually making some pretty good designs, but I remember I've heard from a bunch of people that they used to just like copy designs and then make them, and they make them cheaper. I don't know.
Well, here's my thought on the whole design copy thing, because that's also a good topic.
Oh, definitely.
Everybody is copying everybody, whether it's intentional or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It's like trying to say nowadays, like, oh, so and so invented 2.5 hook. It's like, no, they didn't. Nobody invented 2.5
Yeah,
hook.
it's
You know what I mean?
seriously, yeah, it's like
somebody
a base.
invented the original one, and somebody invented Brent Stoll, but all of these variations, it's like you're just
making it more.
You're just doing your own version of it,
That's
basically.
very true. Yeah, yeah. I don't like when people do that. Like, I invented this trick. I'm like, no, you just did a double or nothing, and then you just pop it off. It's pretty much it.
To me, it's like absurd for people to claim ownership over tricks because, obviously all of your inspiration is drawn from something.
Oh, totally. Yeah, you can't, like, doing something from scratch would be like, I don't even know how you could do that, because like all the elements now, like the basic, like double or nothing trapeze, those are just like the base. I don't know what else you could do to make.
But the problem is like, we're not even done exploring those basic mounts yet.
Not at all.
You haven't even tapped the surface of that.
Seriously, yeah.
And people are like trying to go and make these tech combos and like invent
this is
mounts.
mine.
Yeah. It's like, dude, you guys need to like go through and try and learn some trapeze tricks.
That's very true.
Or some double or nothing is like probably the best mount that's ever been created.
Yeah, totally. I totally agree.
Just as far as having options and places to go, like that's the best one. I mean, all the best players, in my opinion, use double or nothing and trapeze the most.
Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, I that's one of the only things I do when I use those. Like once in that's actually kind of true. I only do like trapeze and double or nothing. That's
and it's all just like variations and flow in and out of those two mounts. Basically, if you follow the creed of like speed play, then you use 1.5 a lot.
Yeah.
But kids, I don't think kids these days really are like trying to dig into like trick theory at all.
I totally agree.
Or like doing the proper homework,
Yeah.
I've been guilty of not doing my proper homework.
Me too.
Past
of course.
But being around more influential players and like people with just more experience and more years of playing has definitely helped me out in that sense. Like, I've been like yo-yoing and talking a lot with Markmont last years, and he's given me a lot of really good tips just in like how to actually have like style in my play.
That's cool.
Practicing things that people don't practice anymore, like playing responsive, like often. I just started learning 2A as well.
Oh yeah, that's so hard for me.
I'm just now getting to the point where I can do like 3 loops with 2 hands, and that's it.
I can't do any with 2 hands. Maybe one.
It's so frustrating to practice.
Yeah, I've been trying to learn 2A for years. I still am. Like, I can do like the gravity pull with 2 hands and like maybe hop the fence, but looping is like, I don't know. It's so crazy. I can do
it's just a time thing. It's just a straight timing thing, man. And I've been practicing it pretty regularly now for like a couple months, and I just barely now got to the point where like I can do like 3 simultaneous loops. I can't do like the alternate looping yet. I can't do it the right way.
I don't even know what I've tried it a few times, and usually it just ends up with the yo-yo like getting crazy, like either tangled with the other one or like ends up like just falling apart, and I have to.
Then you gotta spend 5 minutes pulling the axle off of it, and it's like,
I know.
Kill me.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, but it's rough.
A weird thing with 2A and is that I can actually kind of do the tangle yo-yo trick, but not when it's spinning. But I can I know the maneuver and how to get into it. And apparently that's like a really hard thing. That's what I've heard. But
it's like similar to a lot of my playing. I just put music on and like jam out in my house,
Yeah.
I've just recently started posting more yo-yo stuff on my Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, for a long time I was too focused on like trying to put out really good quality stuff, and so I would just like never post. And yeah, I don't know. This last time that Jensen and Charles came out to Eugene to visit, I was just like having a lot of really good talks with them about yo-yoing, and they kind of encouraged me to just post more and like not worry about like having really good quality tricks, or like
just do what you like.
Just posting tricks. And like the last week or so, I've posted 2 trick circles or whatever on my Instagram.
I posted one like a few days ago, I think.
Nice. Yeah, and like I've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from it, which is great, because like I didn't post any yo-yo tricks on my Instagram for like maybe a year or 2.
That's kind of how I was. I don't think. Like I just had like with my Instagram, I always like I don't really post that often about yo-yos. I just post about random stuff. But then when I do about yo-yos, usually that'll get like a lot of attention from the followers. But it's kind of funny because like when I'm not, I post like just random things I find, like on my camera roll, like screenshots of like faces or something. Then I'll just upload that. But then when I post tricks, I like going in between that, because like yo-yo accounts that I think I like going into like what the yo-yoer does, like more than just yo-yoing. Like I like to get to know them and like see what they like doing and stuff besides yo-yoing.
Yeah.
Like I like yo-yos that do that and also post yo-yo. That's kind of what I do a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I feel that.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like the yo-yoing has basically become my lifestyle. Since the nature of my work basically just has me like around home a lot, then it's really easy for me to just like practice all the time, and I try to go to as many of the contests as I can get to every season,
Yeah, me too.
The last couple of years has been crazy. Like I've been going to maybe 10 or more contests a year.
Wow.
Like
I can only go to like 3. I go to BAC, Cal State, and once in a while Nationals.
Those are good choices, man. BAC is always a really good time.
So really the only ones I get I can affordably travel to as well, because my parents are like, no, it's way too expensive. I'm not flying you to Chicago. I want to go to Worlds one day though. That's one of my goals.
I did actually go to Chicago this year for the Midwest Regional.
Oh yeah.
That was actually really fun.
That was cool.
I had gotten geared up to start getting Nehemiah doing like more photo and video stuff for OneDrop.
Oh yeah.
He kind of like stepped up and wanted to do more of that, and some of the other team members as well. Paul leaving the shop earlier this year, like it made it pretty hard. Because Paul did a ton of stuff.
Totally, yeah.
So
I don't know where he is too. He hasn't been posting that often.
He's I don't know, man. He's up in Portland right now, and he's just trying to like start his adult life basically.
Yeah.
He's got a girlfriend now, and they're in like a committed relationship, and his entire family lives up there too. So I think he's just like trying to do the adult life thing and
branch out a little bit.
Take a break from like doing all the yo-yo madness.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he was on that circuit a lot with me, and it's rough, dude. It's rough being away that often.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Well, this was honestly probably my favorite review so far, or favorite interview so far. It was really cool, all the discussions and stuff. So, thank you so much, Will, for coming on this show. And I guess you guys can check him out on his Instagram. It's just Will Prater, right? Your Instagram?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
And then I don't know. Check him out on the OneDrop. Look at his bio and team website, something. Maybe
Yeah, if you guys want to.
Yeah.
I got videos on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
My style is a bit weird.
No. He
It's
has an
different,
awesome
for
style.
sure. It's just heavy slack based, and
Yeah.
it's like very casual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you guys want, also check out my channel. Now I can plug in my stuff. So I guess thank you guys for watching. And I'll have the next one soon, whether that be anyone I have listed so far. I've DM'd quite a bit of yo-yoers and belittling them to get on this, so it's fun, I promise. So, but yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. All right.
See you later.